Odell, I got your back, baby. I'm wearing my watch, too, and the Rizzo Show starts now.
MGM Northfield Park presents The Rizzo Show. And now, your host, Tony Rizzo.
Hey now. Aho. We're throwing down. Tony Grossi is with me. Welcome, folks, to The Rizzo Show. We are in a New York state of mind. Anthony, tomorrow night, the Browns open up Monday 5. Can I ask you a question, Tony? What the hell happened last week?
I don't have an answer to that.
What was that, Tony?
I don't know who was more blindsided, me or them.
Or me.
Because I didn't see that coming at all.
And you just chalk it up as a clunker.
As one of the worst clunkers we've seen from this franchise, yes.
Tone, which means with all the hype and the Browns wanting to get out to the big start, does that mean tomorrow night is a must-win game?
Yes. Yeah, it is. It is.
In week two?
Yeah. Considering the schedule coming up, it is a must-win. Considering the expectations, you cannot come back from New York with a loss after losing on your home field to Tennessee. That's what that loss did.
Tony, the Browns are obviously catching a big break this week, and we'll talk about it tomorrow night against the Jets. But, you know, are they better than they looked last week? Please tell me they are.
They have to be a lot better. Yeah, listen, that could be a game that we don't even remember by the end of the year. But right now, they have to live with it, and they have to live it down and play out of it, because confidence right now around the team has been lowered significantly. I don't know about inside the team, but that was that bad of a game.
Would you adjust your win total right now?
I would, because I had them beating Tennessee.
Wow.
So one less for me, but that doesn't mean their goals aren't still very attainable. Head
coach Freddie Kitchen said he's ready for a far better showing tomorrow night.
We've got the talent, but it's not about the talent. It's about, getting the job done. Again, potential just means one thing, that you haven't done anything yet. All right? So we've got the same potential as we had last Saturday before the game. We still haven't done anything. So it doesn't mean anything. I've been trying to stress that. It doesn't mean anything. It's just potential.
Tony, I got to admit, watching Freddie's press conferences, he's not as fun as he used to be after that loss on Monday. Folks, that was Brown. Can I ask you a question? What the hell happened? You guys are 10 times better than that. Get your act together. I better see you come out tomorrow night and play your butts off for this team. Tony, you said it was the worst debut you've ever seen for a Browns head coach.
I mean, it really was. If not by margin of score, by the style of which they played was horrendous. It was exhibition. It was expansion-like. With the lack of discipline and the lack of plays made and the mistakes made, they have to foul it and forget it and reverse it as fast as they can.
All right, Browns caught a big break. It was going to be Baker versus Sam Darnold. I know the network wanted that badly, Tony, but Darnold has mono. Tony, did you ever have mono when you were a kid?
Never had. I didn't think that existed anymore, to be honest with you.
We're going to see Trevor Siemian tomorrow night. Tony, what do we know about Trevor Siemian? And let me just say this. We're going to show some video of Trevor Siemian. This is the only video we have, folks. We're going to show this play time and time again. How about that?
The Browns should be able to defend that play. That's the only one you got on film, apparently. He was with Denver for about 3 years as a part-time starter. He won more than he lost. He was like 13-11 in his career. He's not going to beat you with physical talent. The way he'll beat you, if he beats you, is by not making a lot of mistakes. Make you, as the opponent, make mistakes. And that takes a collective team effort.
13-11, if you're a Browns quarterback, gets you on the Ring of Honor.
That's right.
for 13-11. Yeah. So, with Sam Darnold out, how important now? Le'Veon Bell's a little dinged, but he's going to play. Tony, do you think they're going to dumb it down with a backup quarterback?
Well, I don't know about dumbing it down, but I think use your playmaker, and that's Le'Veon Bell. Sam Darnold can make plays as a quarterback. They don't have him anymore. I don't know if Trevor Siemian can make plays, with the game on the line. They are going to have to rely on Le'Veon Bell to be that person, both in the running game and in the passing game.
Tone, I'm hoping the Browns defense plays better. I think that might have been the biggest disappointment. We all thought the Browns had to blitz, folks, to put pressure on the quarterback in the Tennessee game in week 1. That's ridiculous. Tell them with our front four, why were they so underwhelming?
Well, you know, Mike Vrabel loaded up with tight ends. He had extra help on every play, and the Browns had to resort to blitzing to try to apply pressure. Now, they won't face that same thing here because the Jets don't have tight ends. Their best tight end is serving a 4-game suspension, and they don't have much behind him. So it's not, the makeup of the team is different. So the Browns should have more success with their front four in this game.
You know what else sucks? We've had 8 days to go over this Browns loss, Tony. I hate that. We've been chewing on this forever and ever. I don't even want to say this right now. I don't. But if the Browns were to start 0-2 and lose to a team with a backup quarterback. See, I'm nervous. I'm feeling a little pressure here because you're supposed to win this game. People are taking the Browns in their survivor pool. Like, this is, Tony, I don't like automatic wins. They just don't happen, especially on Monday night.
Well, I think the injury to Darnold has added pressure on the Browns.
I agree.
Maybe it's fake pressure, but it's there. They're only human. They know they should not leave that field. A quarterback is not going to beat you in this game.
All right. Are you Tony? Yeah, we're not here to talk about from offense to defense. Come get some. Got to be all fired up for Monday night. Boy, he loved you, Tony. Greg Williams is now the Jets D coordinator. Tony, does he still harbor a little ill will that he didn't get the Browns head coaching job?
Oh, I think so. Not against the city, not against the players, but against the man who made the decision, John Dorsey. I mean, he thought he had done everything possible to earn the job. He went 5-3. He picked up the pieces that were scattered all over the locker room.
By the way, 5-3 as head coach gets you in the Ring of Honor.
That's right. That's the second winningest coach, I think, in franchise expansion team history. No, that's exaggerating. But he did a good job. And how seriously was he considered? He was the first interview. It almost came across as a courtesy interview, right? You give a guy, yeah, you deserve to be interviewed. But
true or false, he did not have a lot of fans in the locker room, especially on defense.
On defense, no. That
true,
was very
true. So really, true. The defensive players didn't like him. Why?
I think those that were with him for 2 years, that style grated on them. I feel that they thought he was, just the way he came across to us, kind of an egomaniac. The offense, I think, wasn't as exposed to him, except for the final 8 games of the 2-year period. And they respected him for instilling discipline immediately after who he succeeded, Hugh Jackson. But I think the defensive guys got tired of the act.
Well, during the week, Odell Beckham Jr. took a shot at Greg Williams. Tone, he said that the preseason game back in 2017, when Beckham got hurt, he said that Greg Williams ordered his players to, quote, hit him hard, he'll come out of the game. And Tony, lo and behold, that hit there by Brian Body Calhoun took him out for months.
And it was only because of Odell Beckham's athletic ability, like he said, that he got that ankle off the ground. Otherwise, that knee would have been a torn ACL. It turned out he had a high ankle sprain. Odell believes it led to subsequent injuries that year, a broken ankle, and then the following year, a quad injury when he still was compensating for it. So he said some very, very interesting comments.
You talked to
correct,
him, right?
Yeah.
You actually talked to him, okay, and you asked him what he expects from Greg Williams. Listen to what he said.
The only thing I'm buying is, probably just got to watch out for the cheap shots and the dirty hits and all the things that he likes to teach. That's pretty much all we got to watch out for. It's like a known rule. Like in preseason, like nobody in the NFL is really out to do stuff like that. I had players on this team telling me that that's what he was telling them to do, take me out of the game, and it's preseason. So you just know who he is. Just the man. That's the man calling the plays.
Tony, he put that out there on purpose. Why? And will it help or hurt the Browns?
Create awareness not only with his team, with the Jets, and with the referees. We're now on notice. Don't let Greg Williams get away with any of the things he's charged. And that's why he may have done it. He also might have poked the bear a little too hard.
Come get some.
For him, yeah. These are very damaging comments to a guy whose reputation was so bad he was suspended from the league before he got to the Browns, he had kind of restored his reputation. And this is the first time anyone is publicly charging him with doing the same thing that he was suspended for.
Well, we're going to see. I think Odell did it to him because I think he wants the referees to understand that they want it. And plus, you don't get away with anything on Monday Night Football. I mean, they have more cameras than anything, and we are playing in New York. My belief is I like the Browns this game. I think it'll be closer than people think. But I think the Browns are going to play well because it is Monday Night Football. I think OBJ back in New York is just what the doctor ordered. I think Baker under the bright lights, he doesn't shy away from that stuff anyway. I expect the Browns to play a lot better than they did at least last Sunday. All right, the last time the Browns beat the Jets, boy, Bud Light's getting a lot of run, aren't they? The fridge is opened up, Tone. Is it going to happen again? Are you predicting victory tomorrow?
Yeah, I am. I agree with you, Riz. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a difficult game, even though on paper, it's kind of lopsided. Just think if the Browns starting quarterback were not playing in this game, people would be down about that, right? The team's got to be down that they're missing Sam Darnold. But I think that adds pressure on the Browns, and I think they'll get out of there with a win. You have to win no matter how ugly you do it.
All right, you can watch the Browns beat the Jets Monday night at 8:15 on ESPN. Count it up! We're going to take some spins on the wheel. Remember, we don't know the topics. They're coming right off the top of our head. Stay with us. Oh, they're telling us to shut up, Tony. That means it's time to spin the wheel. Here we go, kids. What's first? Oh, Tony, Ohio State lost their bid to copyright the Ohio State University. Now, you're on the Rizzo Show right now. You understand that? We did get the copyright, didn't we? I thought we did. You can't, you were a journalism major. You can't do that with the word the.
Let's try to copyright the word I mean, what's the point?
I think it's cool that they do that. And the kids all say when they're on Monday Night Football, Tony Rizzo, the Ohio State University.
They don't own it. It's a word.
Well, they feel like they own it. All right, spin it again, baby. Come on, here we go. What do we got? Taco Tuesday. Tony, everybody, you're trying. LeBron, I love you to death. But did he really think, Tone, he could brand that for his own liking?
Apparently, his people said he applied just so he wouldn't be sued if he used that expression. I didn't know it was so proprietary. I mean, it's Taco Tuesday. It's Meatloaf Monday. Is that coming next?
That's right. Free Food Friday, right? We know that one from the Rizzo Show, Free Food Friday. By the way, I do like LeBron's Taco Tuesday bit. It's really cool. And LeBron, I miss you very much. Now I'm hungry for another spin. Let's go. Here we go. Justify. Tony, they broke my heart. The Triple Crown winner failed a drug test. Justify was doing PEDs.
Well,
isn't that awful? Tony, why did it come out 5 years late? I don't understand.
It was a cover-up, right? It was never
acted on. Did they think maybe it would hurt horse racing, and that's why they didn't say it?
I'm sure. I mean,
what was he on? Like special oats?
No, there's a couple of drugs that horses trainers use to recover from these grueling races.
And that's what
they test them. Apparently, yeah. Well, I don't think it makes them.
Me. I say let them all use steroids. I don't care. Roll it, baby. Tony. Brooks Koepka wins 2 majors. Tiger wins the Masters at 58 or however old he is. And they went with Rory McIlroy as Player of the Year. Boo to you, PGA.
Who votes on this? The players or the media?
I don't know.
I think the players, and I think it might illustrate
PGA Tour members.
Brooks Koepka might not be the most popular player, even though he's the best.
Yeah, because he's young and handsome and built and wins majors.
And doesn't practice, just wins.
Wow. I just remember poor Rory in that British Open at his home course, shooting an 85 on day 1 or whatever it was. All right,
you've never done that.
Do we have one more? One more. Here we go. J-Lo. Tony, are you a J-Lo fan? She might be the Super Bowl halftime. She's negotiating right now.
That sounds good.
She just played a 50-year-old stripper in a movie. I know that. But are you J-Lo guy?
Yeah, I can watch her perform.
What if A-Rod comes out with her?
No, that's a little too much there. Well, J-Lo by herself is fine.
Yeah, is she going to take her shirt off and show all her tattoos like the dude did from Maroon 5? Tony, I want to know who's running these things with the league because they need a little work.
Yeah, well, there aren't many monster acts anymore, are there? Like there used to be, you know, when.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll meet you down in Miami for the Super Bowl when the Browns are in it, baby. The Browns. That's right. All right, we'll see. Coming up, we're gonna eat. It's time for some pizza, and I've got the spot for you. Stay with us. Time now for our Merriman Legal Play of the Day. Of course, Tom Merriman with his own legal firm now make his team your team. And oh, you remember the party. The coming out party, Tony. Last year against the Jets, Baker Mayfield led the Browns back from 14. Tone, what will you remember from that game?
Well, the immediate electricity on the very first pass to Jarvis Landry. It just lit up the night, and the lights stayed on all night long, and the horns blowing after the game. It was truly the dawning of a new era.
All right, am I going to see that tomorrow night? Remember, the Merriman Legal Play of the Day, as Tom says, make our team your team. Tom, I'm going to call you up, by the way. We got to have some lunch sometime, and I think I know where we'll go. How about if we go to MGM Northfield Park for a little Italian? Chef, this is kind of a make-your-own pizza, make-your-own pasta place.
Exactly right. We've got all some great ingredients, really different from what other places use. Fresh dough, fresh sauce, so we're going to kind of walk you around it, show you how to do it, let you make your own pie.
Okay, and when people come here, it's more like a cafeteria line. You go through and you guys will make this pie. How long does it take to make the pizza?
5 minutes tops.
5 minutes.
And we'll bring it out to your table, and it's the quickest, freshest pizza you're going to be able to get.
Okay, let's make a Rizzy pie today.
All right.
Can we do
All
that?
right,
All right,
good.
how do we do? Now we're going to start with the dough,
Yep.
right?
Rip.
What is this?
This is a dough press. So we're going to, we've got our dough balls here. We use Caputo Molino flour from Italy.
Wow.
Very good, very nice stuff. Makes a great pizza. So we put our pie on there. Go ahead and pull the handle down. We're going to hold it for just a few seconds. That's going to warm it up just a bit, but then it's also going to spread it out. We're going to dock it a little bit so you don't get a bunch of bubbles and it bakes up nice and fresh.
You guys thought of everything.
We tried. Now, what sauce do you like?
We're going to go a little red.
Little red. Okay.
Light on the sauce.
Light sauce. You can do that here.
Right? So it's so homemade, it's like you're making your own pie.
Exactly. Except you don't have to do any of the work. We'll do it for you. How's that for light sauce?
Perfect.
Okay.
Little cheese.
A little bit of cheese.
Well, nice cheese. What are we using there, Chef?
We use a mozzarella provolone blend.
Oh, that's nice. I love that blend. Love that mix for pizza. Sausage, a little mushroom, banana pepper, and I love the thin crust. So you're going to throw this baby in, and what, 4 minutes, 5 minutes?
4 or 5 minutes, and we got a pizza.
Look at that. All right. Do you want me to move this baby where at?
Yep.
Move her around a little bit. Switch her around. Look at that.
There you go.
Look at that. Hey. Not too
This guy's
shabby.
good. This guy's good.
Yeah. Italian. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, we're ready to go.
More? You good with
We're
that?
ready to go. Where do you
so
want
we're
me?
gonna go right here on this.
Oh, I knew that.
On this table.
Hold on, watch this. Yeah. Oh.
Not messing around.
Sorry. I tried to get
Take
cute.
two.
I tried to get cute. Somebody wash that. Thank you. I've got to admit, this thing looks wonderful. Tell me again about the crust and the...
We use Caputo Molino flour, so it cooks up really nice. Oh, little crunch on the bottom, nice little bite to it, not super heavy and doughy. It's great pizza.
Oh, that is fabulous. Love the bite.
Good.
It's airy. It's
Exactly.
light. You can make your own any way you want.
That's right.
Chef Chris, thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Enjoy that.
Oh, I will. You can make your own any way you want. You don't get to flip the thing and drop it like I did. I never did that, by the way, when I worked in the kitchen. Folks, great food there. Let's see what's happening this month.
This September, visit MGM Northfield Park for our $5 million Swipe to Win free play every day. Swipe your card from 9 to 11 and receive up to $1,000 in free play. Plus, receive an entry to win a Mercedes Saturdays at 8 p.m. Football season is here, and Tap Sports Bar has all the games. featuring over 75 TVs. Join us for watch parties every Saturday and Sunday for chances to win awesome prizes and enjoy food and beverage specials. The hits keep coming when Hotel California, A Salute to the Eagles, plays all your favorites on Friday, September 29th. It's Ladies' Night in the Neon Room when the Thunder from Down Under returns to the MGM Northfield Park on September 27th and 28th. Tickets available at the MGM box office or Ticketmaster.com. Take a Vegas vacation without leaving the state. MGM Northfield Park, Las Vegas is here.
Coming up next, our good friends Big Chuck and Lil Jon. Don't you go anywhere. All right, Tone, if the Browns go to 0-2, it's mutiny in this town. Are you guaranteeing a win?
I'm not guaranteeing it. I'm thinking it. I don't think the Browns want to come back on Tuesday if they lose.
We will win. Tony, thank you for being here as always. Folks, good to be alive. Don't fan scared. Good night, everybody. Go Browns!